Alrighty. About 30 seconds, we get to crack our first pack. This is the last 64, our last shot.
The last 64, the last week of these.
Yeah. So it was I wish I could say it was a fun ride. It really kind of wasn't for me, but I love the whole thing as a concept. It's been a beating though. Yesterday's was a lot of fun. Let's see if we can do a little better today.
Yeah, we'll try. Hopefully the packs go our way. You never know.
That sounds kind of defeatist. Grab the reins. Take your destiny into your own hands.
Well, I think it's important in Vintage Cube to not chase the rabbit, to let the packs come to you.
I think it's important to keep a tally of what you're owed and demand recompense.
I've seen that in action before.
Okay, well, we're starting, I think, with a pretty clear sneak attack here. I know you're going to take that one. I don't love seeing the Vaultborn there. Maybe it'll come back. Any
We're playing right now in round one.
Nice.
Yeah, unfortunate to lose out on the Vaultborn, but we'll see.
And this pack's not, I don't think, strong enough for it to come back.
No.
Let's see. Ballista, Iteration, Teferi, Fatal Push, Hem, Figure. Those are all plausible. Then it gets a little bit thinner after that. And
let's just say if somebody has been paying attention. I don't know. The sneak, it's not what it was a month or two ago in terms of how often cards like Vaultborn Tyrant wheeled. We used to wheel it. We don't anymore. Not surprising. People catch up. You lose to something a bunch of times, and then you move on. Maybe I like to take a screenshot of the pack one, just so when it comes back, it's tough to track more than that, but we can get a tally of what's gone.
Okay, what do we got next here? A little Fetch Land Arena?
Yeah, the most common colors you're going to be with this are basically everything but, everything but white, black sometimes for reanimation, and then blue sometimes because of flash. Green is the most common because of the ways you can sort of backdoor cards like Malevolent Rumble into being able to cheat your fatties into play. And then Malevolent Rumble would be a really great wheel. It certainly could wheel. It's the only mono green card in the pack, but the fact that this finds sneak attack is really great. Basalt Monolith is also a card we really like. A lot of artifacts in this pack.
Yeah, I still don't think you can justify Basalt over Verdant here.
No. All right.
Hoping for some Emrakuls.
Yeah, Emrakul, Torsten, Atraxa. Here we're probably going to take Badlands.
Easy Badlands. It's not even close.
Yeah, that you're not wrong.
I mean, it just makes Verdant into red, and I think Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger, is a pretty mediocre sneak card. It's good with Channel, because when you channel this out, it's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Sneaking it either wins. It's a little bit like Blightsteel, where it either wins you the game or does nothing very often. Like there's not much in between. Ulamogging them down to 5 cards in deck is often not really going to do that much.
Yeah. Again, some people, the fact that 20 cards will be a big deal, but most people, it will not be a game-breaking thing.
At least until later in the game. Not until later in the game. Once there are some matchups where, once you're at turn 7 or so, they've drawn a bunch of extra cards or whatever. But
yeah. Some decks are trying to turn Shelldock Island, and some decks aren't.
All right. This is an okay start. We at least have a direction of sorts. Haven't seen anything in the packs that really stands out. It's not like we're seeing third pick, Ocelot Prides or something like that. That would have made us want to go in a different direction. Like this, this is one of those drafts where I feel like you presented me with these packs, I would just always end up here. Okay. Got some cards here. The best card in the pack is Fractured Identity, but that's also the furthest you can get away from the 3 cards we have.
Release Jundi.
There's Exploration, which can be good with Sneak and big creatures. There's Grave Titan, which is a kind of medium thing to sneak or cast, which is why I'm not loving it. There's Golos, I guess. What are you feeling?
Yeah, I was just giving some consideration to taking Crucible. It's pretty aggressive. But we don't have... I guess I just don't care enough about having Grave Titan. Exploration is good and is like a little bit better if we don't fully get there on all the combos. I guess I'm just going to take Crucible. Is this crazy?
Like you said, it's a little aggressive, but...
Yeah, it's a little aggressive, but I'm okay with being a little aggressive.
Right here we got Bayou, Oath of Druids, which is actually not completely crazy either. Inquisition of Kozilek is also a strong card. There's a chance you could Bayou and wheel Oath of Druids.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I'll do, is I'll just take Bayou here. Green-black is probably the best color combination for trying to do anything with Crucible. I mean, I'm not very attached to this Crucible, but I do like to try to give myself outs for things early on. And
yeah, Oath certainly could not wheel because there's not like tons of cards left in the pack when you see it again.
3 cards left. I mean,
but Oath, Bitter Reunion, Everflowing Chalice, or Bitter Union, Everflowing Chalice, Seething Song, I think are like the most likely.
Yeah, I would imagine the Zerta gets snatched up because Basalt Monolith got passed a couple picks ago, and that combo is pretty great.
Alright, still don't have Sneak enabled or Crucible enabled, but we're trying to get there. So there's Sowing Mycospawn, which goes well with Crucible if you get like a Strip Mine or Wasteland, or even Guy's Cradle, depending on how your deck looks. There's Time Spiral, which is good with Sneak. Then there's like Preacher and Llanowar Elves and Elvish Reclaimer that all seem, I think, a little bit weaker.
Yeah, definitely would take Sowing Mycospawn with this Crucible before the other green cards. It's pretty tough to decide between that and Time Spiral. I think I'm probably just going to take Time Spiral just because of like sheer power level and the fact that it is a very good card with Sneak. And it's, yeah, I mean, it is some signal, the fact that you're getting at 6th pick in terms of the kinds of cards that people to the right of me are taking. If I had a very good land to fetch up with Sowing Mycospawn, I'd feel differently.
It does make me wish we took Exploration over Crucible.
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right, here there's a Faithless Looting. There's a Savannah. I guess there's like Haywire Might. There is Tendrils, which I guess goes with Time Spiral.
That's true. Yeah, Savannah, Haywire Might, and Tendrils are... I mean, I guess Faithless Looting also could do something.
There's a Tribal Flames, but this doesn't really look like a Tribal Flames setup.
Maybe I just take Tendrils and just...
There's a Bolus of Citadel that might wheel.
Yeah, all right. Let's go out swinging.
Fair enough. There's a Dak Faden here. Balance is actually pretty strong with Crucible.
Yeah, it really is.
There's Crop Rotation, but I don't think you can move in on that without having the Strip Mine.
No, it's way too not powerful enough relative to Balance. Yeah, makes me a little sad. I didn't just take the Savannah last pack, but Savannahs aren't the hardest land in the world to get.
Yeah, you frequently get.
But I do like having Crucible and Balance together.
2 cards that work with Zernorb.
True.
Okay.
All right, so this was the opener. Dig wheeled, Teferi didn't, Vaultborn didn't wheel.
Fatal Push wheeled, huh?
Cryptic Coat didn't wheel, Figure of Destiny didn't wheel, Ballista.
So definitely there's a bunch of people on
Rite of Flame did not wheel.
Wild, okay. What are you on here? Iteration, Fatal Push?
Yeah, I guess Iteration or Push.
There's also Dig Through Time, but I don't know. You don't look very close to a great
Yeah.
Dig deck.
Iteration's just really strong, so we'll figure it out. We're gonna just...
Well, there's the Citadel.
Yeah, I guess I'll take that because I have...
You have Tendrils and Time Spiral. You could potentially get Tinker.
I could take Savai Triumph, but this is good outs with the Tendrils. All right. We're really doing something now.
Yes, we are. There's your boy, the Wish Claw.
Always a fan. Always a pleasure. It'd certainly be reasonable to take some of these other cards, like Harvester of Misery, but maybe Hexmage. But yeah, we'll just take a Wish Claw. So we took Sneak Attack, and then through 11 picks, we have 0 creatures.
Oh, Exploration came back.
That's very nice.
That's a really nice one. I would take that over Dark Slick Shores, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, all these cards kind of do something.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're on our 5-color combo nonsense. Let's see if the packs cooperate, you know? Oof. We're going to go out with a bang.
Absolutely. Baleful Strix or Bitter Reunion? Kind of want to take Bitter Reunion.
Probably Bitter Reunion with what you have right here. What was that we were thinking about? A card out of that pack that we were hoping would wheel. I don't remember what it was now.
I think I like Baleful Mastery, just 2 mana, kill anything. Or Paw Patch, first creature.
Okay, well, we got a Thoughtseize, an Animate Dead, and a Psychic Frog here. There's, I guess, also a Preordained, but I don't think that one's quite in the same level.
Yeah. I guess there's a chance I'm going to end up being some kind of control deck that doesn't have blue. It is possible. I have no blue lands. I do have Time Spiral and Iteration, which I would like to play. It seems like it's Thoughtseize or Psychic Frog. Is there anything else I should be considering? I don't think so.
Might get this Imperial Seal back.
Yeah, that's possible. It does. It is a little annoying to take Thoughtseize in a deck with Bolus's Citadel just because of the life payment, and then it's not the best with a draw 7 effect. I think I just still should take it though.
Yeah, I think so too. I also don't really like Psychic Frog as like one of your only creatures. It just gives them a target for their removal.
Oh, the Oath didn't wheel.
The Oath, that was the card, yeah. All right, well, there's a Tolarian Academy and a Dark Ritual here, as well as, I guess, Currency Converter, Mana Leak.
Zagoth Triumph.
You're not really considering
Ramanop.
Ramanop, I don't think, here.
I think I want Dark Ritual, though.
Yeah, Dark Ritual Citadel's great. It does not... 2 people took artifact cards. There's a Workshop and an Academy here. Like, Cryptic Code and Ballista both got taken.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't think... Yeah, I think Dark Ritual just looks good here.
Yeah.
Ritual Citadel, 4 mana play. I mean...
Yeah, and I have a Wish Claw to help set that up. Okay.
Okay, now there's Tinker.
Okay, so right now we just have Wish Claw Talisman for Artifact and Crucible. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll get some more.
I mean, you got to take the Tinker, though.
Yeah, absolutely. So Sensei's Divining Top is now a real high pick. Zuran Orb is a pretty high pick.
Yeah. Might get something back here. Probably won't get Trop, but...
I guess, yeah. Okay, so right now I need to be green, black, blue, and then red I have Iteration, Reunion, Sneak, so that stuff's not necessary. And then Balance, which isn't strictly necessary.
I mean, you don't really need to be green. I guess you have a bunch of green lands.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, all my fixing is green, so that's true. But I don't need to do it.
Like, you obviously, Exploration is a good card in this deck, so you would like to play it. It's really nice with Citadel in multiple ways.
Yeah.
And now there's a Mystic Confluence and a Xander's Lounge. There's also a Titania, but I don't think we're going that direction.
Getting my first, like, blue-black duel sounds pretty great.
Yeah, I don't think you should take a double blue card here before taking Xander's Lounge.
Yeah, maybe something will wheel. Maybe the Titania will wheel, but probably not. 4 cards left in the pack. Other people respect that card, too. Okay.
Okay. Xander's Lounge helps the mana significantly, though.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Added basically an extra black source and effectively 2 extra blue and red sources. Frantic Search?
It's either
Bauble?
Frantic Search or Mishra's Bauble.
Yeah, Bauble's nice with Tinker. Frantic Search is really nice with Citadel.
It is really nice.
And
with
Tendrils.
Citadel and Balance.
Yeah. My inclination is to take Frantic Search.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And just still hope to pick up some artifacts for Tinker. You don't need that many, really.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely get some...
Wish we had taken Baleful Strix over Bitter Reunion, though.
That's true. That would have been much better. Underground Mortuary, Raging Ravine. If you saw yesterday's video.
Oh, yeah. Raging Ravine. Oh, there's a Gristlebrand. That makes the Sneak live.
Yep, that's true.
It's got to be better than Rafine's Tower. There is a Talisman of Indulgence as well, but you have Dark Ritual to ritual out Sneak. You have Wishclaw Talisman to assemble it. Gristlebrand Tendrils Ritual is nice to have in your deck.
Yeah. All right, go in the creature pile.
Now there's an Entomb and a Memory Jar and a Necromancy.
I guess it's...
Man, Animate Dead, Necromancy will both be gone after this if you take Entomb.
And Life Death is gone too.
Yeah, that one could wheel sometimes. It's a little weaker than the others.
I think I'm going to take Entomb.
Yeah, I would still take Entomb even with all that. You still have all the Shallow Graves, and this is looking like a Shallow Grave deck.
Yeah.
Like, this deck doesn't need its creature to stay around. It feels like you could win in the same turn. Bitter Reunion. Stock going up again.
Wow.
Could we just open a Lotus? Is that too much to ask, honestly? It really just feels like
would help a lot. So it's like a really good coalition.
Easy coalition.
Really good for Tinker, really good for casting Sneak and Citadel and Time Spiral.
Yeah.
And Balance, too.
Yeah, definitely.
So this was the wheel card, or the last new pack of this set.
It's going to be wild when Anime Dead wheels.
You didn't even describe it as reasonable. You just said it would be wild.
You got a 6-pick Entomb, or whatever.
That's true.
All right. Well, Imperial Seal wheeled. Which I assume is better than Restless Fence or Shifting Woodlands.
Yeah, I mean, Imperial Seal is a pretty nice card to have.
Well, it's
The
nice
stock goes up a lot with Citadel.
Yeah. I mean, pretty heavy black here. Basically black-blue, kind of splashing for exploration because the lands make it low cost. I don't know about this balance yet.
Yeah. It would be nice if I got like Lotus Petal. I don't think I've seen that yet.
Black Lotus, you mean?
Well, yes.
It would be nicer to get Black Lotus.
It would be nicer to get Black Lotus. Yeah, so black, yeah. The weird cards that would be good to get, Zoran Orb, Lotus Petal, Brain Freeze Breach, LED.
Yeah, LED would be a nice one. This is a...
Sensei's Top is pretty big.
This is one of those decks that going into pack 3 could be incredibly good, but is definitely... Oh, Life Death came back. Boom.
Yeah. And I definitely want that over Currency Converter.
I don't know about definitely. Converter is a really nice way to get Tinker stuff, and you have like Frantic Search and Bitter Reunion to discard into.
The problem is that this is just so much life.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe just take Converter, actually.
Yeah, I think...
You want Exhume and Shallow Grave and Corpse Dance because Animate Necromancer are gone.
Yeah.
I don't even think you want Life Death. That's fine.
Converter... Okay, whoops. Almost didn't get it. I guess Thassa's Oracle on the board if...
Yeah.
I don't think...
You're not going to Unearth. I don't think you're going to Mightstone. Thassa's Oracle is kind of interesting. If you get Doomsday or something.
Probably Eureka. Or I guess I could have...
Battle Ball.
Yeah, it is backups.
A backup Tinker target, you could sneak it into play, even though it's not like the best sneak card.
We'll save a spot here for anything that's cheaper.
Thought Scour can be nice with Citadel, but I think Ravine is probably a card you're okay to play. Oh, man.
Oh, that's really good.
That's a really nice talisman. Oh, and a Jar, sure.
Yeah, I'll definitely play a Jar. It's I can... My creature pile doesn't need to be very big this draft.
No. Okay. Jeez, there's Fastbon and Ruby here. And Urza, but... I mean, you just take Ruby. It's so good with Tinker.
Yeah.
And it's a Mox. It'd be nice if Fastbon came back. Let's see.
World Spineworm. Yeah, it's possible. Exploration Wheel.
Ugh, I don't like seeing there's a Parallax Wave there. That's an annoying card. I guess this is not the worst deck against Parallax Wave as far as things go, but...
Yep, anything else could come back with this research desk could come back. Maybe a Blood Chief's Thirst.
It's possible World Spine or Fastbon could come back, though I know it's not that likely. Okay. A little more action here. Could use more fixing. But more than that, I think picking up combo pieces would be really nice because it feels like this deck's not quite there. All right. Well, there's a fetch land.
Yeah.
It doesn't currently get blue, but
It currently doesn't get anything.
it gets Bayou.
Oh, sure. Yep. Spellseeker gets probably not enough stuff. Not enough important stuff. Ragavan, I don't know if I'm...
No.
I guess...
It's got to be Windswept Teeth here. You also might get Overgrown Tomb or Commercial District back.
Yeah.
Or Undercity. So there's one of those lands. Because there's like Ragavan, Grief, Caryatid, Chandra, Spellseeker.
Yeah, I mean, it would be really good if I could play this Exploration.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, any good action? I mean, it's not great, but having access to a Toxic Deluge is nice. Sorin is also really good with Tendrils.
Yeah, I think I'll probably try to wield the Sorin. It's also really good with Grizzlebrand. But I was thinking about taking Plateau because it makes my Windswept Teeth get red, and it gives me a white duel.
Oh, I'm also fine with taking Plateau.
So I can actually play this balance because the balance is
balance
gonna be
is also
good.
like a Deluge. And Plateau makes the balance more playable. Sure.
Yeah, hopefully the Sorin comes back. It's pretty reasonable. I would say is probably the third like black card in the pack in terms of average pick order.
Yeah. Any Brain Freezes? Any Breaches? Any LEDs? Probably not going to get a Lotus at this point is my guess.
No. I really want that Sensei's Top.
Yeah, Sensei's Top would be nice. Getting that Fastbone back would be kind of nice too. Oh, there's a Hull Breacher to go with Memory Jar and Time Spiral. There's also a Mystical Tutor, but...
Hull Breacher is interesting because of Memory Jar and Time Spiral. Mystical Tutor, what would I Mystical Tutor for? I guess just Tinker.
Tinker is the most likely one.
Yeah.
But you already have Imperial Seal.
That's true.
I don't love having lots of top deck tutors. I feel like just taking Hull Breacher and trying to just optimize for cheating your opponent. It sounds pretty good.
It is basically cheating.
Doomsday could come back too.
Yeah, I have the Oracle.
Yeah. And a Dark Ritual, so...
All right, so we'll take Hull Breacher here and try to wheel Doomsday. Doomsday will probably be in the pack.
Oh, I'd be willing to bet a lot that it would. Okay, Wheel of Fortune now is like a really good pickup if you could see that.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, thanks. I can't actually have blue early enough for mana drain.
Yeah, it does not look like your mana is going to really support that. It's a shame. It would be a good drain deck.
I think so.
You want the Pillage the Bog.
That is the card I probably am going to take.
Instead of trying to take like Miscalc and wheel it or something. There's Saheeli as well, but that doesn't look very good in this deck.
Yeah, I just think I need to get the combos more than I need that interaction. I mean, it's obviously it would be good, but I like that this card you can just cast and get something that'll help me win.
Lotus Petal would be great in this deck. Exhume is also pretty nice.
Wow, that's so tough. So
certainly one of those two.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be one of those two.
I think with like Bitter Union, Frantic Search, Entomb, and Imperial Seal, it feels like the first, and Wishclaw even, though you don't love doing that one as much. The first tutor effect has to be better, especially when you have Ruby and Exploration.
The first reanimate
effect. Especially since you have Ruby and Exploration. You could try to wheel the Exhume. The Life Death did wheel, but this pack is a little bit weak. There'd have to be 2 cards left. I don't think it was going to wheel. But you could also just take the Petal.
I think
Petal's
I just
great.
want the Petal. Making my Frantic Search more reliable, or my Tinker more reliable. I think that's just the best thing that my deck can do. I do like Rain of Filth in these decks, but I think I want Chromatic Star or Talisman more.
Certainly. You might get Rain of Filth back as the last card.
Yeah, that's true.
I actually think there's a pretty good chance that the rest of these cards are playable.
Which is better here?
You have 1 Talisman? I inclination is Chromatic Star. It's also pretty nice when you have a Citadel out, you have a Star out, you can clear your top card if it's bad.
That's true.
Tali is another card you could sneak into play. Soul Guide is just another good artifact. There's Generous Ent that gets green-black is all it gets.
Yeah, I think I want Soul Guide. I think I just want to... Like, getting a lot of cheap artifacts makes it so I'm a good balance deck.
Yeah.
I do like Research Desk, but at this point, I think I'm already pretty long on playables.
Definitely.
So getting just a Spire Bluff Canal.
Yeah, it seems good.
It's helpful for my mana.
Commercial District wheeling is nice.
Yeah.
You could play Grief just as like a black Force of Will, like no way to really combo with it, but I feel like the first Surveil land is pretty nice with 2 fetches that get it.
Yeah.
Sorin came back. Yeah, I think you do want it.
Yep. So the Doomsday is next. Think it's going to be there?
Yeah.
Okay. This deck's going to be hard to build.
For you, maybe. Oh, that's kind of nice, actually.
What, it's just a green-black sackland?
Oh, what did I say?
Rain of Filth is actually really good.
Yeah, it's great for you. Okay.
All right.
So
this is going to be something.
This is 44 cards. So currently we're at play, and there's basically 11 lands in it. So currently we're playing 7 lands because you have to cut 4 to get to 40.
So I have to make 11 cuts, or not that many, but
10 cuts only.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess we can get started with that process now.
Battle Ball, get out. You have Jar and Citadel. You're just not winning a game with Battle Ball, I feel like.
I mean, it saves me a lot of space if I could just cut all of these. Obviously...
The Entomb is also doing nothing for you.
There we go. That's good.
You also You definitely want to cut Bitter. Yeah, Baleful Mastery, Bitter Reunion.
I don't need
Shield
to play
Redeem.
that. Crucible
Crucible.
Worlds. So if I cut these 8, I'll just over here. Crucible, Shield Edict, Bitter Reunion, Baleful Mastery, Entomb, Sneak Attack, Grizzlebrand.
Yeah.
Um,
Now we're at basically like 15 lands plus Lotus Petal currently.
14 lands.
Well, counting Mox Ruby, it's
Oh,
just
I
a
see.
land.
Okay, so we're almost there.
Yeah, you don't need to cut too much more. You could cut like 0 to 2 more cards. Like you could play like this, but I think that you probably want at least 1 more land, and you might want 2 more lands.
Right.
Expressive Iteration might not be great mana-wise.
That's
Right?
true.
It's your
I guess
only red
it's my only red card, so I should just cut that, and then I can cut Raging Ravine. I guess Spire Bluff Canal is not doing anything for me now. Commercial District, I should still just play because I think a green Surveil Land is good enough. Plateau still does work for me. Badlands doesn't do anything.
No, it makes Verdant... oh, wait, I guess you don't need red for anything, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Badlands.
So I'm mostly just a green, black, blue, white deck. Okay.
You're
Getting the blue mana is the tricky part. That's part of why I really wanted the Lotus Petal.
You're a blue-black deck splashing balance, pillage the bog, and exploration.
Yeah.
Awkward. It's really annoying the way to cut all the red land, like all the red cards. You even have Mox Rubies. Are you sure we shouldn't be playing like this sneak stuff? You have all these tutors.
Yeah. I mean, it's more of a case of just like if you want to cut 4 more cards for that.
Oh yeah. The sneak package could just be Sneak and Grizzlebrand, right? Nothing else?
Yeah.
Right now, this is 15 land plus Petal and Ruby. That's probably fine. Like, I don't think you would need more than that, necessarily. So you'd have to cut 2 cards. Yeah, I mean, I guess it would be like Soul Guide Lantern.
Part of why is just because of like Balance and Citadel. I have like Balance, Citadel, Time Spiral, Memory Jar that are all just cards that are just like, it'd be nice if all of your cards in hand, you could just get rid of them or put them into play. That's the biggest reason why I'm worried about them. But
all right, well,
so am I going to run this with 15 or we'll think about it?
Yeah.
How many artifacts do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 artifacts. So maybe I could cut the Black-Red Talisman.
Well, you can't really count Jar, right?
No, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
Wishclaw.
6, 7, 8. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, Wishclaw's a fine one to sack.
Yeah. Too bad you can't
Yeah, probably
do both.
Probably cut that and play 16 lands. 16 lands exploration. Hilarious.
All right. Let's see how this goes, huh?
Okay, so Luis is out picking up the kids. He'll be back soon. We're going to get started without him, though. This looks like about as good as a hand as I can hope for. So we got Thoughtseize for some early disruption, Hull Breacher, and Coalition Relic. I think I want to just go Xandar's Lounge, and then I can go and get my... I have a... What? Let me double check. What was my Surveil land again? You know, you never want to... Don't want to mess up the first turn of the game. We're playing against Reynad. We drafted a Commercial District. Okay, yeah. I thought both of our fetches could get it. Could be up against Mono Red. That'd be scary. There's the house. Thoughtseize. Their hand is Council's Judgment, Galvanic Discharge, Prismatic Ending, Solitude. I think we just take the Council's Judgment here. We're not worried about Solitude. Prismatic Ending could blow up our Coalition Relic if they get a 3rd color, but that's what Council's Judgment does. Okay, so it's almost like a white-red control deck, but more realistically, just a normal white-red deck that kept a hand that was very threat-light. All right, Commercial District. If we lose our Coalition Relic, we did whiff on getting the 3rd black source. There's the Bayou again, but I still think I'd rather just not worry about it that hard. So this is a big turn. If they somehow have a duel here and get to Prismatic ending the Relic, that would really suck. Still hoping no pressure. All right, no threats. Black. I guess we get another blue in play. And black for the house. I guess we probably can just win the game here. So let's take a second to figure this out. Might need a notepad here. They have Galvanic Discharge and Solitude available. So I go Doomsday to 14, go to 7. Then I could go Lotus Petal to 6. Actually, it's probably a lot safer for me to just untap and cast Doomsday and know exactly what my life total is. Hypothetically, though, if I did want to just try to go the distance. Okay.
Well, good. We got the notepad out.
So this is our opponent's hand. I think they've played like 1 or 2 of these cards. They don't have Council's Judgment in hand. They have Solitude, Prismatic Ending, Galvanic Discharge. So we could Doomsday to 14, then to 7. Lotus Petal to 6.
Wait, why Lotus Petal to 6?
Oh, to 7. Yeah, we could we can Lotus Petal and Ruby. Lotus Petal and Ruby. That's still at 7. And then we could go Chromatic Star.
And then Oracle.
But we wouldn't.
But they have Galvanic in their hand.
Yeah. So we'd need to play one more 1.
So we go to 5. That sounds pretty safe.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's do it. Hey, there's Ruby. Okay, so we're going to want Thassa's Oracle.
I mean, what you...
Lotus Petal.
I guess there's no way to cast Tendrils and gain the life back because that takes you a ton of damage.
Just too much damage.
Chromatic Star.
Rain of Filth.
Yeah. There's nothing else, right? You got no other zeros. Wait, Exploration Land. Is that 1 less damage?
Oh, Exploration and Land. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I get to draw past anyway.
I'm just saying, like, instead of casting... Oh, wait, Chromatic Star draws... Yeah, well... Because you don't need the star, then. You could just do Petal, Ruby, Exploration, Land. Oh, then you'd have to pay 2 life for Oracle. Whereas Chromatic Star lets you...
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess it's better to do Star, or like Rain of Filth or whatever. Rain of Filth protects you from Mana Tide. Not that that's an issue now.
So this is the set. Okay. And then we're going to go those 2 first, and then that, and then that.
And Oracle last.
Yeah. So...
Hold on. When you click...
I click on Oracle first.
Yeah, you click on Oracle first.
Oracle, Rain of Filth, Star, Petal, Ruby.
Oh, that was not right, I don't think. You can't crack the star now for mana. Or you...
I have to cast the Rain of Filth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was...
Hold on, you have to...
Oh, sorry. No, I'm play this.
Oh, yeah, you're right. No, you're good. And then you crack that for... Then you cast Rain of Filth, then you crack Star for blue. Yep. All right. That was turn 4. And Reynard kept a... Looks like an all anti-creature hand.
Yeah.
All right. Pretty good thing to walk into. I'm into it.
Yeah, they went basic mountain on turn 1 and was like, all right. They get to see our whole deck. Yep. You sure can do that.
Might as well, right?
Maybe it's bugged.
Boom.
All right.
That's
1-0.
Oh, 1 second. All right. So
on the draw, I think I could consider getting out of the Hull Breacher business
and doing like a
Shieldred and Baleful Mastery to give myself some interaction.
Yeah, I mean, Hull Breacher is pretty bad against Solitude and Galvanic Discharge.
Yeah.
Not that he's going to necessarily have all those cards in his deck.
No, that's true, but it's just also like I'm not the best at like doing even like
it's not
casting
like you
time
have a
spiral
Wheel
or
of
whatever.
Fortune, you have all five and 6 mana stuff. You could not play the Baleful Mastery. You could take out Soul Guide Lantern, but obviously that's getting a little thin on artifacts.
Yeah.
Baleful Mastery is kind of a weak card.
I guess I could also have Battle Sphere in just because I could just tinker for that and that could buy me a lot of time in spots where... But I can also get Memory Jar. Would I actually be good enough? I don't...
Battle Ball's never going to win you a game.
Yeah.
It's just going to kill the Battle Ball and you chump a couple times or whatever.
All right, well, won't play Mastery.
All right, on the draw here. Let's see. Really need to draw Dark Ritual and Lotus Petal to make being on the draw reasonable. Though, I like that this deck can do a pretty fast Doomsday. Like, I mean, this hand's clearly a keep. You could turn to... No, you can't turn to Tinker, but you can do a fast Tinker.
Yeah.
You could play like a turn 1 Star or Soul Guide.
Well, I guess the problem is that if I want to Edict on turn 2, I need to seal right now.
And then turn 3, you're just going to tinker away the petal, I guess, if you do that. Yeah. I don't love playing Nurturing Peatland as the first land, but, you know.
Yeah, I think we got to do this. Tinker.
I guess the odds that he plays a creature on turn 2 are pretty high. Hopefully it's not Thalia. Huh. Lotus Petal? Mox Ruby. Sure. Yeah, that's smart. I mean, it's either edicting it or playing two trinkets, right?
Yeah, I kind of want to play 2 trinkets.
Yeah, I think I would. So basically you just took 1 extra damage off Nurturing Peatland. So I'm going to go to 14 and 13. So it's actually kind of interesting next turn, because you could go like Petal, play Tinker, sacking Soul Guide. That way you have a land drop still, and then you have a star.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, 'cause it's going to eat your Chromatic Star. Best you can do, right? All right. Let's see. See if you can hit a Tendrils, huh? Boom, Citadel. Yeah, that probably does it. So let's see. You go to 10, then you go to 5, and then you just do the same thing again, basically.
The Ruby doesn't make mana, but this time they don't have any mana up.
Yeah, you're just going to go to 3. This could be an exploration, then land.
Seems fine.
Oh, you haven't even played a land yet.
No, I could put multiple lands.
Yeah, maybe instead of Dark Ritual, you don't. Yeah, seems. And then you have to have Thassa's as your last one, I guess.
Yeah. Thassa's Oracle, Mox Ruby.
Just hit
Island.
exploration first.
Yeah.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, you're right. It always freaks me out how these things tap. Look at that. A little turn 3.
All right.
We take those. I love it. All right. Let's hope for some more 4-turn games, huh? Oh, yeah.
Best hand I've ever seen.
So what do we do? Turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2... Could do turn 2 Star, could do turn 2 Pillage, or... I guess you already have a 3-drop, but we'll see. Probably just Star, because the longer you wait on Pillage, the better.
Mulliganed. Let's mulligan them again.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, it'll depend a lot on their hand.
Well, look at you. Flash World Spine. Are you sure? What if you took the World Spine and they just redrew it?
What if I made good plays?
Also, what's more likely? That they have more creatures that are good with Flash, or that they have more ways to use World Spine?
Yeah, really. Am I getting probed? That's my hand.
They got a brew over there.
Probably Island Star Go.
Yeah. no real reason to rush it on this pillage, I don't think.
No, I'm aiming for like to kill in like turn 5. Thank you, yeah.
Well, even if they Wayfinder for
they're still
stage,
while
they're
away.
still 2 turns. Well, not that far away.
Yeah, they're miles away.
Well,
Force of Will.
Don't like that.
So they picked up Island here.
Yeah. We shouldn't have to play against Force of Will.
Oh, okay.
just saying.
Do I play the Peatland now? I guess I don't really need to.
No, you've got a star also. You have a few turns before you're going to Frantic Search, I feel like.
Yeah.
I guess it depends what they play this turn. If they play a stage... No, I guess they're still 2 turns away, so...
Yeah. I have Edict and Baleful Mastery to interact with Merit Lage. Not in my deck, but in general.
So... They look like a decent flash deck. The Olden World Oddity does not look very good with the other cards we've seen.
That's true. That is an outlier.
Maybe a little better now that they have that too. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh. So you could tinker this turn.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Well, yeah. There's no way to Doomsday this turn that is good, right? Because you could like Imperial Seal for Doomsday, Frantic Search, and then you Doomsday, and you'd have Chromatic Star and Coalition. Oh, you'd have 2 mana left, and you could crack Star.
But I don't think I can just go through my deck for free.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think you have enough cards to do that. Because you also have to discard the Pillage the Bog to cast the Frantic Search. Or I guess, wait, you can use Star Seal. So you could cast Imperial Seal, crack Chromatic Star for black, Doomsday. Oh, then you wouldn't have enough mana to play Frantic Search afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now you could go get Tinker, Frantic Search, discard, probably like Nurturing Peatland.
I mean...
And whatever you draw.
Yeah, alternatively, I could like seal...
Crack Star.
Well, I could also seal not Doomsday this turn.
And then win with Doomsday next turn.
And then just I have Pillage available. I can put Pillage on Suspend. Keep that in hand. But,
So...
Is that a good way to play it?
If you go Imperial Seal, Frantic Search, Tinker, you would be able to tinker away the Relic. And you could get... And you'd still have a mana floating. And then you would be able... You'd have a Chromatic Star, a Bolus of Citadel, and a land drop still.
That's pretty good. I think that's probably the best.
I think that's probably better than like, giving them another turn. I don't know. It is close.
So I make black here.
Yeah.
The second card from the top, if it's...
Citadel.
Is bad, but...
Yeah. And then you want a Frantic Search, I think, because you don't have the mana to Frantic Search after tinkering.
Yeah.
Please no Citadel.
Just the lands go away.
Yeah. And yeah, that's probably fine. You don't need to float mana, I don't think. Force Negation blue card. Okay. All right. Oh. Well.
That's going to make this all very easy.
That's convenient. Just crack it.
Yeah, I assume so.
Reynard had the experience of you casting Citadel and hitting Doomsday both times. This person's going to have the experience of you casting Citadel and hitting Hull Breach or Jar.
Yeah. Play the land. And then I'm probably going to like Rain of Filth Time Spiral here.
Yeah. But it's better to cast Spiral with treasures and not sacrifice.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this should be enough. I would imagine.
I really hope so.
You're just about to have 1 million mana. Yeah. You can memory jar again if you want. You could also, you're basically at Wishclaw Tendrils here.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, nice little turn 4 there. Turn 1 thought sees, turn 4 kill.
They don't have a hand. All right, I'll just get it over with.
All right.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
If this deck keeps drawing like this, we're just going places. Oh, you could have double Tendrils there.
I could have dealt a lot of damage. Hull Breacher, Bolus, Citadel.
It also gives you a lot of tokens to sack, yeah.
Yeah, I could have dealt a lot of damage this turn.
Okay. Nice little turn 4, beating the flash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they don't really do anything against World Spine, but they do stop.
It's true.
The other idiot. Balance is a good answer to World Spine.
Mm-hmm.
Not so good against Merit-Lage.
Could maybe cut Soren.
Yeah, I don't know how good Soren just is. Like, I know it doubles up Tendrils.
Yeah, it also being like a source of life gain and making me not die early is going to be valuable as a 1/4 lifelink blocker. But this matchup, I can afford to not have it. This Shieldred's Edict is not very good against Satyr Wayfinder, but I probably...
Well, but it still gets the Merit-Lage unless they have a different token.
Yeah, what's my other cut going to be? Because I could not do this. It's not good against most flash things. It's okay if they flash world like Vaultborn Tyrant.
Sure. You could cut Soul Guide. It always runs into the problem of like that's the Tinker. That's a Tinker card.
I think I just won't. Edict is nice against an early Ledger. Ledger Shredder and Sentinel. Those are cards that are pretty nice to just kill if I can.
Yeah, but I feel like
I'll just cut Soul Guide.
All right, sure. All right, on the draw. I do feel like you're fast enough that a Sentinel is not really going to cause you that much of an issue, but...
I don't think that land gets blue, but I'm still going to keep...
You could just Imperial Seal.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just...
Well, they have Force. They're a Force rule deck. They mulligan, though.
Yeah, I was going to say you could just Imperial Seal for Lotus Petal, but that is less good against Force of Will, of course.
Yeah. So it's interesting because I could just Windswept Heath and just get a Surveil land here.
And hope to hit a blue.
And then see where
their hand isn't very fast. I mean, Force of Will is going to be bad for you no matter what, but it will be a lot less bad if you still have Imperial Seal in your hand to go get something else. But they mulliganed knowing Force of Will is like their best card. Maybe Flash, right? But the problem is if you play the Windswept Heath and they go Island and Flash you, it's pretty bad.
That's the problem. Yeah, I think I just have to...
Do you just all in and get Petal?
Is it better to get Petal? Or I guess it's better to get Petal so I'd have a land drop available.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Not for cowards.
I mean, it just is what it is. The fact that they just have turn 2 Flash if they were... Oh, so they're very likely to Force a Will. And they're just going to try to do that, but I just have to hope that they just kept a Merit-Lage hand.
Yeah. Crop rotation? I mean, that's what this card is.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
What would you crop rotate in response?
I don't know.
I mean, Island Spell Pierce, I guess, is... Nope, they didn't do it.
The house is here. Okay.
Yeah. Hold on control when you're casting this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually still pretty good. It keeps you going.
That's true.
You can win pretty easily without Oracle. You could
I should balance.
That's sick, yeah. So put balance on top, sack your land to Rain of Filth.
I could also Mind Twist them more, but I don't
think that's good.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that and still cast balance.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I could play Windswept Heath, balance, crack.
But then you miss your Citadel land drop. Like you have that seems
It's
like
true.
so much worse than.
And we're still going over here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna get to play Memory Jar now. Maybe.
No, because you're.
Oh no.
Your land's no longer sack.
Right.
It's
That's right.
Rain of Filth is weird. It's only the lands that are in play as the spell resolves. As I learned, one of the times I cast.
So they have to discard a card and lose both their lands, and I lose my Oracle here.
They're deciding if they want to do some crop rotating first.
I guess. Yeah, sure.
You'd rather have Oracle in your graveyard than in play. When you time spiral, you get it back.
It's true. I mean, there's a good chance this game goes for a while if I don't get lucky here. I guess they are crop rotating.
Now they don't have to discard. But what could they rotate for that does anything?
I don't know.
I guess we'll see. Do they even want to thin their deck? They kind of do want to draw lands, right?
I mean, maybe you just say, like, I'm not doing the stage thing, so I won't have to worry about drawing it. Or maybe
but it's also weird to play
have,
Dark
like...
Depths as your second land. As your third land, it makes more sense because maybe there's some weird outs as to... No, I guess they're still pretty far. Well, whatever. We'll see what they do here. It doesn't really seem like this is too profitable, but if you were going to discard Crop Rotation as the card from Balance anyway, then you could do this. Oh, they did have the Avamaya. That is really good in their deck.
Miscalc. That's funny.
Oh, they wanted to Crop Rotate Miscalc you, but they couldn't do it.
Yeah. I think there's a chance I should stop here. I don't know. It's tough because it would be nice if I just, like, stopped, played Windswept Teeth, and then I get to...
Dark Ritual?
Because of Memory Jar in a couple of turns.
I don't think that's good. You still have a land drop. It's pretty hard to like, if there's a lot of things you could hit that would just win the game.
It's true. Okay, that was a good one to keep going for.
Yeah. Oh, no, you do get to cast Jar, because the Dark Ritual is free.
Right. Okay. So play the island.
Yeah, for sure. All right, now you just play Jar, right?
Yeah.
And then pass the turn. You don't need to do anything here.
No.
And now if you find Hull Breacher, it's great.
Funny games.
Yeah. And they didn't have Force of Will last turn, though. Obviously, they could have it now. I assume you don't have a real reason to go to.
No, I think I just play this land and then I can.
Yeah, I play Relic. So you go to 5, then you go to 2, and then you have Frantic Search in hand that you can already cast.
I have Frantic Search in hand. I don't really need to worry about, like, Solitude type effects. It's possible they.
Force of Will.
Yeah, they could have picked up Force of Will since then. I could just, like, convert and then, like,
convert, charge Relic. Like, there's just no reason to run into losing.
So do I convert now?
Yeah, I guess that's.
I'm gonna convert at some point.
Yeah.
I get to make, like, a treasure next turn or whatever. Okay.
All right, that's pretty good. Yeah, that seems fine. Now you just play Hull Breacher, right? Because if it works, you can just jar.
I can jar, but I won't have access to Doomsday.
I think you'll be fine without that.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I guess I'll just win next turn with it. Sure.
You can't do that one.
Yeah, all right. So now I jar.
And now you can I guess you just cast Time Spiral.
Yeah, I guess so.
I just think you're going to Tendrils for a bunch this turn, even if you don't win this turn.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just gets you about 1 million mana here. Okay, so there's a Wish Claw. So you can Tendrils them. Oh, you can just kill them. You can just Tendrils them and then Citadel them if you have enough treasures after the whole thing, which I don't know if you do.
Well, I can put Wishclaw in play and jar them.
Yeah, that also actually that probably does the trick then. And yeah, and you don't even need to play Chromatic Star, right? I don't think.
It's free.
I guess you could.
I don't know. It's about the same.
Yeah, I guess it adds a permanent into play, so even if you have to sack a treasure for it, it's not that big of a deal. This is sick.
This deck's been pretty wild.
I mean, this was basically a turn 2 win, even though it's your turn 3, because like on turn 2 you balance them to no cards in hand.
Yeah.
And no lands in play. That's what I meant.
Right.
Yeah, I assume this is just an easy Tendrils win. Well, you can get a player land off the top. All right. All right.
All right. All right, all right, all right, all right.
We're in the finals with this beaut of a deck.
I haven't really come very close to losing.
No, not really. I mean, if they had a Force of Will this game, yeah, that would have been bad. Hey, now we don't have to play against Force of Will.
That's true. I still have Citadel online.
Yes. All right. 2-0, let's go. Let's convert one time. This is like one of the funnier decks.
It's really fun.
It's that Tinker Citadel. It's done some work.
It's really worked out.
All right.
Okay, we'll be back for
baby.
round 3.
All right, time for round 3. BK, just keep drawing turn 2 Tinkers. Nah, you got to ship this, I think. It's very close to actually. If you had a Black Source, you could have cast an early Citadel, but.
All right, this hand will be attempting to balance to stay in the game.
Yeah, I imagine you're going to keep. Goose. Where's Maverick? I would say our draws have been above average. We've killed on turn 4, turn 3, turn 2, turn 3. So we've played a total of 11 turns so far in 2 matches.
It's not that many.
It's really not. Yeah. I mean, this deck has some hands where I think it could mull well, but
Definitely.
But it is a higher resource deck. Ugh, I don't like seeing that. And that bodes poorly for balance. And we don't really want to play against blue. It would have been better. I just wish we had gotten paired against like a slow mid-range green deck or something.
Well, we're in the finals, so what are you gonna? You're gonna take what you can take. They got to keep 7. Unbelievable. It just means balance is better.
Yeah, that's that fool. Wouldn't be horrible to draw Mox Ruby here.
No, it would not be horrible.
You know what's nice? Pillage the Bog. You plot it and then you balance. Is there anything sweeter than a plotted Pillage the Bog?
No, it's the best thing in the world. I put that on the bottom of my deck. I don't know what it's doing here.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Another cantrip? No, I don't care about that card, but it does mean we might be going up against the busted artifact deck.
Yeah, there were definitely a lot of good artifact stuff going around. Ugh, it's going to be a shame if the balance is getting weaker by the moment. Every card they've played has made it worse.
Dude, Luis is so amped up right now. You guys don't understand. It's just I'm just playing a game where it's like, all right, my opponent's kind of dicking around. It's like, all right, that seems okay to me because my hand doesn't really do anything. And he's like, oh, it's a disaster. Balance is dead.
Why are they taking so much? They have an academy and no other land. They're not sure if they want to run it out. You know what's nonsense? This would be such a good Zernorb deck. You had Balance, you had Sorin, you had Bolas' Citadel.
It's true.
Why didn't we see a Zernorb? It's not even that prized of a card.
I've had it in a lot of decks recently.
It's a cool addition to Cube, I will say that.
Yeah, it was in like a while ago, and then it was out for a while.
Here's the good news, BK. If we lose this, we go build do the big Cube revamp.
Yeah, I guess that's good news.
Here's the bad news. We're not going to lose, and we're going to have to keep playing.
Oh, devastating.
Told you.
Yeah, you were right.
I told you. Converter's nice.
I'm not going to play it, though.
No? Why not?
Oh, I don't know. I figured it wasn't much point in exposing it. It's the same amount of mana if I charge.
Yeah. Depends if you think they're more likely to have like a Time Twister or something. I guess this also opens it up to Thieving Skydiver.
Yeah, that's a good reason not to. So, if I get Time Twisted right here, I'll be pretty happy.
I don't think they have other lands in hand. Did they shuffle on their
Well, you shouldn't. Yeah, we could take a look. I mean, yeah, you shouldn't play Academy if it's just going to make one. Sihili.
They did not shuffle. Ponder. Well, you can side out balance.
We'll see. Balance might still have its day.
Tinker? All right. I mean, you could just take the Cryptic Coat and dare them to cast the Time Twister. Otherwise, they're just going to go off with Cryptic Coat.
Yeah.
Hard. Yeah, I like that. And then you can play Converter. I think it's good to wait on Converter. First of all, they might Time Twister. Second of all, you might want to set up a balance down to no cards or something here.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they don't draw a spell, like, it's so scary for them to cast Time Twister here, but you're now converting and relicking, like they...
I'm doing it all.
The situation has improved.
Yeah, I mean, drawing Converter was really good.
So was drawing Thoughtseize. Taking the Cryptic Coat would have been really annoying. They would have gone like, Coat, make us a Healy token, bounce Coat, recast it, just cast it 2 or 3 times a turn in a second here. I know.
So yeah. All right, Plains, Time Twister. All right, here we go.
Love it. Oh, baby.
That's some sauce.
This is goaded with the sauce. All right, the revealed cards are no longer
Germain.
No longer accurate. No Time Walk, please. Oh, Hull Breach there.
Yeah.
They can bounce it with Ether Spellbomb, but I think that's totally fine.
Wait, is that totally fine?
Do you think they're going to use them? I guess. Wait, no. Hold on. No. Their mana's going to go away. Yeah. You don't want to do it. This is fine, actually.
Because I'm going to get the Thoughtseize Time Spiral here.
Yeah. No, I agree. Because we get to go Hull Breacher and then charge Relic.
Yeah.
And
I'm not going to get dazed.
Or something.
Tameo, sure.
Great. Okay. This looks pretty good.
It's not often you don't Hull Breacher when you can. No subtlety.
Yeah, and they can't have Force of Will, and Thoughtseize is going to
They could have Force of Negation.
But Thoughtseize can take it, though.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Mystic Confluence. So they have Deluge. All right, so they have Mystic Confluence and Shelldock. All right, just things to be thinking about.
Is there any chance that you could Doomsday into a win, right? There's not. No, you would be able to draw 1 card and have 2 mana left.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's actually pretty close. Because you have 3 blue pips. So if you Doomsday, you draw a card. You don't have a 0 mana cycler, though, and you don't have enough mana for Chromatic Star. All right. I was just double checking.
That's cool. Found my jar, but if I jar, I can't.
Yeah, you can just Tinker Tendrils them. They're dead. Because you can Citadel them for 10, right? And then.
Oh, sure.
Like, I think you have enough permanents to do that.
Probably. Certainly. Yeah, all right. So I get the jar, or the Citadel.
Yeah, that's got to be enough. You get to Soul Guide yourself.
Oh, I do.
I don't think there'll be Time Twister against you again.
That's true.
Now that they know you have Hull Breacher and you're a combo deck with Tendrils.
These are good points you're making.
Okay, up a game. BK is the worst at clicking.
Relax. Okay. Balance is probably...
Balance doesn't look very good, no.
I mean, I do still have, like, the ability... My deck is still capable of doing some things with...
Like Reign of Filth?
Yeah, where I can use that to get rid of theirs.
Do you want a Shieldred's Edict to kill maybe Saheeli or Tameo?
Yeah, probably. I mean, the Sorin is once again also a little... But the Sorin is... The fact that Sorin can kill me from some spots where I'm not doing that much is pretty good.
Yeah, it's like a half Tendrils.
Yeah, this means I get to cut the plateau as well and play another island or
Does Windswept
swamp.
Heath have any targets? Does it just Bayou?
And commercial district.
Oh, and commercial district. Okay, that's enough. That's two is fine. It's not like amazing, but it's fine.
I guess I could also play another. I could play Talisman.
You could also play, if you wanted to, you could play like Iteration or something. Like if you put in Badlands again. Like Badlands is free. You'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have kind of a lot of red sources.
Need to put in the plateau.
You would have to cut.
I'd have to cut another card. I bet I can cut another card though.
Could be once again Soul Guide. Could be the Sorin. I don't know how fast they're going to be, but it feels like they've got some counters, and Iteration is at least decent against that.
Yeah. All right, let me think about this. Sorin.
You could cut a land on the draw.
That's true too. But
You could just cut the plateau. I don't know if it's that good for you. Like you're turning your Windswept Heath already gets red. It gets commercial district.
okay. All right. Yeah.
I mean, this is 15 lands plus ruby petals. It's not so bad. Okay.
All right.
It's a turn 2 Tinker if we draw an artifact.
It's true. Makes sense that they'd have that card.
Yeah. Academy. Oh, Sheldon. Okay. I guess you're better at playing Badlands.
Yeah.
Not that you're likely to have the Ritual Shieldred Edict here, but you technically could.
Technically could.
Okay, no Mystic Confluence yet. Jeez.
All right, we'll kill that.
Yeah.
I could also kill the token.
That seems pretty risky.
Ugh.
They have Mystic Confluence in their deck? Like,
Yeah, I probably shouldn't. I don't know.
well, you're not that far from Doomsday plus Iteration. And you can get... you need one more mana, but Iteration can get Lotus Petal, Mox Ruby, which can't quite cast Thassa's Oracle, but gets like pretty close.
All right, so I'm gonna edict them, I guess.
I feel like this game's going to be fast enough that you're going to want to kill Urza. Like, I don't think you're going to die from a token that's maybe attacking you for 4 or 5 next turn. It does make Doomsday worse, though.
I don't know. I think I should kill the token.
Right, kill the token.
Like the problem is, so they
might spin Urza if you kill the token.
Yeah. I just don't think I can afford to just take a lot of damage.
Yeah, if you're going to try to Doomsday or Citadel. All right.
It seems very easy for this to just go out of control. Okay.
Okay. If you draw Ruby or Petal, I think you have a Doomsday win with Iteration. What is this? Mini hasters? Hull Breacher is kind of naturally good against them.
Yeah. Man, yeah. If I left the token, I'd be getting attacked for 4 and they'd have a coveted jewel.
Yeah, so if you draw Ruby or Petal, you can go Ritual, Doomsday, Iteration.
So next turn, oh.
So I guess you kind of got to go for it this turn, most likely.
Probably. I mean, I can also maybe find my Thoughtseize off of Iteration.
Does Thoughtseize going to do anything? They're vamping.
Oh, I was thinking that they're going to try to vamp to have Mystic Confluence available to them. And
I just think something worse is probably going to happen, but who knows?
yeah, there's a good chance of that too.
All right, cheap artifact. Let's go.
I mean, technically I can Citadel from here, right? Ritual, Relic, tap, and 2 lands.
That's probably your highest chance of winning.
Probably.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's go, Bolas' Citadel. Oh, that was a sick one. Hold on, I think you just win.
I think I do. Wow! And I get the Thoughtseize?
Yeah, why not? I mean, obviously they can't have a counterspell in their hand, but... Look at that hand.
Wow.
Look at that hand. Okay, so you could sack your 3 lands, cast Doomsday, and you just get to stack a bunch of cantrips and...
Yeah, it's over. Let's just not foul it.
All right. I'll just let you run it. You got it.
Well, no. I want to go slow on the clicks. So we want Oracle. I want Lotus Petal, Chromatic Star.
You're going to 8 after this?
Yeah. Exploration, Mox Ruby. I mean, that's fine. This is 6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just got to make sure I click on Thassa's. As long as I click on Thassa's Oracle first, I can't foul it.
Correct.
All right.
This is so sick.
Unbelievable.
Your Bolas' Citadel just straight up demonic tutored every time.
It was crazy. Doomsday was just always on top.
Or in this case, Rain of Filth.
Yeah.
Oh, this was a Rain of Filth, all right. This was a Rain of Filth. Oh.
Wow. Another turn 3 kill in the Vintage Cube format.
Oof.
Holy cow.
Oof.
All right, we're getting another draft out of this one.
All right. But if you're watching this, you better come back tomorrow because we are splitting these into 2. So
more money.
I don't want look, you know, this is just these videos are so fun. People couldn't handle 2 in the same day. So.
No, it's too much.
All right,
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. At top 8 of the 64, let's see how this goes. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow with the thrilling conclusion to this one. Also, this draft is so fast, people are going to think that we just got creamed.
No, it was just a clean 3-0-6-0.
Just 3-0-6-0, turn 4 every game. Let's do it. All right, don't miss it. Come back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.